Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. We are in Grand Chokma Palace, because someone told me if I talk to this maid, something happens. Maybe not. Maybe it's the maid in the bedchamber. Oh no, that's you. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing that happens when you talk to that maid. Sorry guys. Because they sit in Peony's bedchamber, and that's definitely that maid, so nope. You may notice that the game seems a little more vibrant, a little more colorful. I went ahead and it was interesting. I uploaded the last episode, and one of the things that came up as a suggested playlist was a different one of my videos, and the colors were really bright and fantastic, and I was like, wow. I mean, I'd sort of, the miasma kind of washed everything out and made it blah, and I hadn't realized that the contrast settings hadn't been, well, set. So, when I saw that, and I saw the way the game, looked at YouTube before, I was like, wait a minute. This game is really pretty. And so I went in and changed the contrast settings, up the brightness slightly. Only because remember when I was in that cave and I couldn't see anything? That's a clue. That's a clue. So, yeah. Let me know if it looks bad. I can fix it easily, but I like it. I think the game looks a lot more... It reminds me of those... Well, not really remind me. I wasn't alive for them. But back whenever, Technicolor first came out, and they'd have, there'd be a... Oh, go away! Stupid thunderstorm. Yeah. Go! No one likes you! But it would come up and they'd have the little intro, the wonderful world of Disney, and then at the end it would be like, in Technicolor! Because it was a big deal. Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye, thunderstorm. No one likes you. Running through the streets with my big red hair. Everyone looks at me because I'm amazing. Yep, we are ready. Let's go.
The operation will be tomorrow after we rendezvous with the Allied force.
So we've got today for ourselves?
Yes. Before any deployment, soldiers are given 24 hours of leave to do as they please.
Then let's do that too.
That's fine with me, but please, don't stray very far from Kessedonia.
Oh boy, find everyone and talk to them.
Yes, sir. No problem. Guy, Natalia, come on.
Why are Guy and Natalia going with her?
You're not going anywhere?
No, not really. You?
Nah, Kessedonia's in a desert, so... And it still doesn't feel real, That tomorrow's the final battle.
Then would you two join me for a little while?
Sure.
Me too.
You're gonna skew the ratio.
Sure. We'll all go together.
What about Jade? Jade's left out. The Red Sea.
Looks like you're waiting for someone to show up.
I'm afraid there's little hope of that.
Ash hated replicas. That gave him purpose. He lost that the moment Luke stood on his own. I don't think he'll show. The next time he does...
Will be when they fight. But why do they have to fight?
Well, Natalia, this is the way men bond. Men don't just talk things out. Men, beat each other up, and it makes us stronger.
It's not to hurt each other. It's to settle who they are.
Okay, Natalia, you need to play Persona 4. Yosuke explains this really well at the end of his social link.
To recognize that they're two different people now.
I wonder what I should do when that happens.
If you really care about both of them, then just accept the result.
Will you?
Well, that's what friends do, right?
Ash is your friend too?
I've put my past behind me as best I can. I think that's what Ash is trying to do now. When that happens, he will no longer be the son of my enemy, and I no longer his servant. We'll start over as Ash and Gylardia, just two people.
I'm sorry, I like Guy way better than Gylardia. Gylardia is just...
I bet he's a pretty fun guy, without all his baggage.
Here's my question. Why is it that... is it a HOD thing where you end up just way over... namifying your kids? Because you got Gylardia... I forget what Van's real name is, but it's like Mistrial. And I'm sure Van has some really long crazy name. I guess is Tyr from, or Mysteria? Is Tyr from Hod because Van was, and Guy was. I'm assuming Tyr was because Tyr's his sister, but or was she born later in Yulia City?
You're so mature. I don't know. I just...
But it's like, you know, Natalia and Luke are just normal names.
You see Luke as your friend, right?
Yes.
Then that's enough for now. Once everything's settled, go with what you feel.
You're right. Some answers won't come, no matter how much you think.
That's not true. I can logic out anything. My brain is a Rubik's Cube.
Are you drinking, Colonel?
And if you ever want to really mess someone up, then very carefully peel some, like, 2 sides off a Rubik's Cube and switch them. Man, it would really mess anyone up that can actually solve those. That would go crazy.
I would have preferred somewhere a bit nicer than this, but weren't you going to enjoy your free time, Alice?
She is. She's talking to you.
I wanted to give Tyr some time.
That may have been cruel in its own way.
And what do you mean you want to give Tyr some time? Tyr is the one you didn't go with you. You took Natalia and Guy with you.
Colonel, you're hiding something, aren't you?
No, of course not.
Jade hiding something? Never!
Oh, well. What are you going to do after we defeat Commandant Grants?
I'm a soldier. I'll return to my life in the military. But
But what?
I want to be a major now.
I've been thinking about starting Fomicry research anew once I return. To raise replicas to a status of something more than mere substitutes.
Yeah, please do. I think that would make Ion happy.
I don't know. I mean, unless you could find a way to make sure replicas didn't kill the original, which happens sometimes.
You're going to reform the Order, aren't you?
You noticed, huh? I'm giving up on marrying into money. I'm going to be the first female phone master.
Not dressed like that, you're not.
Excellent. But I think now it's about time you return to the inn.
Aren't you in the inn?
Hey, you're going to stay here drinking, aren't you?
This is grown-up time now. Time for children to go to bed.
Boo, Mimi. I'm worried about Master.
What are you doing? I'm just going to stop here for a second and just pontificate on how wrong this looks.
No, you're staying here with me.
Meow.
This angle doesn't look much better.
Tomorrow.
Wow, I just now put together that thing that they're fighting on in the intro sequence is Hod. I never knew what it was, but even though Hod lifted a while ago, until I saw that camera angle, I didn't realize that's what it was.
Yeah. I hope my body holds together until then.
Poor Natalia, she doesn't even know Luke's probably gonna die, although he's not.
Tyr.
Tomorrow, and the day after, and on and on.
Tyr.
What is it?
Never mind.
Don't do that, Luke.
You're weird.
I am not.
Hey, at least she didn't call you an idiot or a moron.
I just... Thanks.
What's with you all of a sudden?
You watched me this whole time, just like you promised.
You idiot, I'm going to keep on watching you too.
You're the idiot. I'm going to disappear.
It's okay.
It's weird. I'm really happy right now. I have friends, and you? I can finally think of myself as me.
So is that saying that Tyr's not your friend? Is she already something more?
This is probably the happiest moment of my life.
What?
I mean, I wish I could think it wouldn't be.
The operation begins at noon. Our ships will be deployed in the Central Ocean and Hispanian Peninsula.
I'm really not sure what your ships are supposed to do.
They'll take longer to get in position than the Albior. Stand by in the Central Ocean beneath Eldrant and wait for our arrival.
Understood.
The artillery bombardment will begin as soon as the Allied forces arrive. With that support, we will breach Eldrant from below, where there is less anti-aircraft fire.
We'll destroy the anti-air facilities if possible, and then go after Van.
I still don't understand why are we destroying the anti-aircraft facilities when the Albior is the only one like aircraft that exists and it's already there.
Our final objective is the release of Lorelei. I think that covers everything. Okay, your turn, Luke. This is the final battle, so give the order and make it good.
Me?
Well, yeah, you're the leader, dude.
Well, you're more or less the leader now.
Okay. Everyone, we're going to protect our world.
The best thing that I ever heard was fucking was freaking Final Fantasy VII with Let's Mosey. That was hilarious. If you're not gonna make a complete and utter badass moment, then you should go for something funny. In case I didn't know what to do and try to go straight to Hod. He's not going to let me.
There's still some time left.
I'm kind of nervous. The Commandant won't hold back. We have to fight with everything we've got.
Don't get yourself so worked up that you wear yourself out before we even get there.
Yeah, good point. Be careful, Luke.
Why me?
Yeah, you're the one we're most worried about.
What's that?
What?
Luke, look!
Is that Ash? Or is Hod landing in the ocean? Yeah, I'd say that's definitely Ash, because that's not us.
We made it.
Oh, that is
I
us.
didn't expect them to come after us first. Eldrant was propelled into that dive by retrograde memory particle thrust. The Tartarus in the core must have been completely destroyed.
Aww.
Tartarus is gone? That means...
There's nothing to neutralize the core's vibration. Of course, that's not a problem now.
Yeah. I guess it's a good thing Lorelei was taken out of the core.
Yes. And as long as we don't revive the planet storm, the core should stay quiet.
It's just like Ash said, trying to ram us with Eldrant. That's how much of a threat the Key of Lorelei is to Van.
Eldrant's fall didn't seem to affect the anti-aircraft system.
No, wait a minute. On Eldrant's port side, the flat part on the left, the anti-air cannons are dead.
Okay, I'll land there.
Well, it wasn't really landing, but it works. Uh-oh. It looks like the fog is a little bit more than my graphics emulator can do. The glorious land, Eldrant. I never imagined they would try to cross the Eldrant itself into us. And Noelle still managed to evade it. She's really amazing. Van must be after the Jewel of Lorelei. I won't let him have it, if he's going to all these lengths to get rid of it. It must really be our key to defeating him. Van may be starting to worry. There's no question that we will reach Van. much sooner than he can finish replicating the land. Worried or not, he undoubtedly wanted to get us out of the way. But we're safe. Master Van, I'm coming for you. To free Lorelei from your control. I wonder if Ash has already reached Eldrant. Well, I thought he did in the scene just now, but apparently not. Then where are the Darkwings? Oh yeah, they're always with him, aren't they? Oops. I suspect he's left them behind this time. With Van here, Eldrant is a dangerous place. I see. Then Ash is here alone. Let's catch up to him and join him. I'll drag him along if I have to. Yes, he's one of us after all.
Hey, that's Aston's Albior.
Yep, definitely here then.
That's right. Ash was riding the Albior 3.
We actually saw it in the cutscene.
No, that's...
Man, this poor Fog. Sorry, guys.
Genji, you got through that anti-aircraft fire?
It was dangerous, but I had to. I flew in from the interceptor system's blind spot and rammed it with the Albior.
3.
That was the only way to stop the anti-air fire.
That's insane.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just got knocked around a little when Eldrant fell.
I'll take care of him. You all go ahead.
Luke, let's go.
Okay. Thanks, Noel. All right, let's go.
Where are we going? I can't see because of all this badly rendered fog. I'm guessing I'm going this way. Ligretta and Sync will probably be waiting for us on Eldrant. Trying to take the key of Lorelei from us. It may actually be good that we're separated from Ash. The enemy will have to split its forces as well. I hope it doesn't prove too much for Ash. Let's count on his strength. He'll be fine. He won't let anyone get in before we meet. Are you okay with fighting him? What about you? You have to fight both Ligretta and Mr. Van. I've already made my decision. They're quite strong. The more enemy believes in his purpose, the harder he is to get rid of. Let's take it nice and easy. That's just like you. But don't worry about me. We can't afford to lose either. Right. Jeez. Cutscenes galore.
Hand over the key of Lorelei.
That's not going to happen. We've come here to set Lorelei free.
I won't allow anyone to get in the Commandant's way.
Major, do you think the planet's memory needs to be erased too?
Of course. What good is free will if the future is decided by the planet's memory? I refuse to accept that my emotions are controlled by the planet's memory.
You don't have emotions.
The will of the people should be their own.
Even if you have to destroy the original world to do it?
If the original world is completely under the control of the planet's memory, yes.
Don't you have any attachment to the original world at all? Is there not a single thing left in it you care about?
Anyone would feel some lingering attachment. People always cling to something. But the Commandant lifted me out of loneliness and despair. If this is his wish, then so be it.
Those are your true feelings? Then I've lost all respect for you. You talk about free will, and yet you don't have any of your own. You are not the Knight of Lorelei I looked up to.
I never imagined I would be the one to kill you. It is truly unfortunate.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Ligretta, you won't be.
Yes, it is. I thought at least you would understand.
Tyr, and you, Replica, the jewel of Lorelei will be ours!
Kinda doubt it.
Major, where is your own will? My guilt will bring about the Commandant's reformation, and for that, I will eliminate you all.
We won't be eliminated that easily.
Of course. Your future and ours are different. We are enemies.
Yes, my future and yours, Major, have now converged.
But there is no more need for words.
Our future is important to us too. So we will defeat you now. No, you won't.
Die!
Take this! Take this! Take Tiger! Want to see how strong I really am? White Tiger strike! Oh no, conflagration!
Man, we are just rocking this girl. I kind of feel bad.
Powerful attack.
We should be more careful. That's enough.
Guy, take a lemon gel before she kills you with her follow-up. Oh, that was hers. Innocent shine. Damn it, I tried to dodge that. Did not succeed though. I guess I can wait for the resurrection. Or not. So you just revitalize, which means you're not life bottling.
Watch out!
Gee, dang it.
Take this. Holy lance. Tiger Wing. Take this. Holy lance. Be gone. Inlet knockdown.
Oh, dang it. Okay, you guys are not resurrecting like you're supposed to.
Take heed. It's dangerous to use so many items.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God, what? I just freaking...
That's enough. Take this.
Blessed soothing light. Heal.
Tyr, can you please get Luke up? Oh, Tyr, you guys are almost out. Why am I getting killed by something called Blessed Drops? Ah! You... Luke! How much hit points does this lady have? Actually, wait, no. As much as I want to know that, you need more. Well, just in case you're doing a resurrection, I'm really curious how much she's got left. Okay, 40,000, not much. God dang, you're supposed to go through her and avoid that. Natalia, why didn't you overlimit? So she's at 4,000 now. Okay. I didn't realize I hadn't restocked on life bottles. That may be bad. But I am going to have to leave, theoretically, and do the catalyst weapons, so I should be able to restock then.
Tyr,
Yeah, I told you wouldn't be the one to kill her.
You got one thing wrong. People don't just lay down their lives for nothing. At least, I didn't. I loved him and his ideals. I was willing to die for him.
Well, if the previous God Generals told me anything, the term was is not correct, because that's probably what's going to happen.
That is my will. That's all.
And I really don't understand. I mean, she shot Tyr so many times in that fight. What is one more bullet going to do?
Van, reform this twisted world.
I also have to, and I'm sorry to... Why is it so hard for game designers to make a female character that is not motivated by love for something? I'm sorry. I mean, it's just, I almost never see that.
Major.
Tyr, are you okay?
Yes. There's no time for grief now. Let's go.
You never change. It's okay to cry, you know.
I won't cry. Crying won't change anything. If I can't control my emotions...
Then you'll be a person.
You're a poor soldier.
Tyr wouldn't be Tyr if she didn't act tough.
Tyr needs to be the ideal soldier. Otherwise, in her mind, Legretta's death means nothing. It's one way of overcoming the loss.
You all understand Tyr a lot better than I do.
That's not true.
Huh?
Never mind, let's go.
What kind of a person was Legretta anyway? She was a mystery to the end. Don't you know anything about her? You're both of the Order of Lorelei. Only that she was an Oracle member before I joined. She never talked much about herself. Tyr might know something about her. Tyr knows quite a bit about her, I'm sure. Tyr, huh? She tried to kill her respected instructor. She may not show it, but I'm sure it hurt her. A lot. I don't know. What do you mean tried, guy? What can I say to her? I was just thinking that maybe if I knew something about Legretta, I could go with that. Don't think. Just go for it, dude. Yeah. Just say to her what you want to say instead of spending time thinking about it. Yeah, I guess. Girls are hard. Oh, there it is. Van Destelka, you idiot. Guy? Huh? Sorry, did you hear that? I don't mind. What is it? I've known Van since we were little. He always treated me like a little brother. He was calm, cool, smart, and kind. Yes. To be honest, I don't want to fight him. You don't either, do you? He was always so serious, and that eventually led him down this crazy path. So, as his friend, I feel it's my duty to try and stop him, to tell him to come back. I want to talk to him too. Convince him to stop all this. If only he'd listen, but... I know. I just can't help feeling that way. I know he won't listen to us, but even so. Thank you, Guy. Thank you for caring about my brother. Not at all. I hate not being able to do anything. I found a treasure box. A phonic lance. I don't think that's the weapon I'm looking for. That kind of feels like, since there was a cutscene there, that was a place I'm supposed to be.
Seeing it like this,
This is the city of Hod, after all. But to think someone would replicate an entire city.
Damn. Come on. We won't let them make any more replicas.
Well, Jade's going to. Okay, I thought, yeah, I was missing something. Cobalt chamber. Okay, so that's all that was down there. I thought I was going to a secret place, and I was actually going to the right place. That thing doesn't seem to want to fight me. And I'm okay with that. Tyr, aren't you pushing yourself? I mean, you've been walking for a while. Luke, do you really actually think there's anyone in the world who'd say, yes, I'm pushing myself? You're so dumb. Yes, there are many other things you could have done. Everyone knows you have no skill with words, so perhaps put an arm on her shoulder. Or hold her, without saying a word. Poor Tyr. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make all of you worried. Not at all. We're enjoying it. You're the only one enjoying anything. Oops, didn't dodge that one. Phonic robe. Man, this place is really beautiful. It's not as nice as Grand Chokmah, but I do like the aesthetic. Well, that's why I do not want to fight these things at all. Not interested one bit, sir. Huh. Phonic rod. But is there? Okay, yeah, there's a thing back here. I was like, whoa, there was a save point. It's so bright and glossy here. But okay, good. Because I was going to say, I've been playing this for a while now. I should probably be saving soon. So we'll go ahead and save there. Next time we'll come back and probably fight Sync. And possibly get the last of the Lost Celesti weapons. Or Salati, or whatever it's called. And then we'll go ahead and push on into the Nebulum fight. And then finally Van. So, tune in then, please. I appreciate it.
Destination confirmed.
You look like you're in good shape.
Well then, let's begin.
Are you ready? Fight!